This week, two of the last few mobile data providers to allow unrestricted EU roaming on their inclusive data wrote to their customers to let them know that in just a few days, on the 1st of October, their terms will change to only allow a maximum of 25 gigabytes of data a month when roaming in the EU. But luckily, another UK mobile provider has also announced that they're extending their inclusive EU roaming for another year until the 1st of January 2026. So stick with us to find out who it is and some of the fine print that you need to know. Popit and IQ Mobile have been popular choices for travellers in the EU due to their EU roaming policy, which up until now has allowed you to roam in the EU as if you were in the UK using all your data allowance. Well, sadly, this week they updated their websites and let existing customers know that they will be changing, making the maximum data you can use whilst roaming 25 gigabytes per month from the 1st of October. Now, IQ Mobile have said that in the short term they will allow bundles purchased and activated before the 1st of October to use their full allowance, but it appears even existing Popit customers may be affected by their change. So is that the final nail in the coffin for UK data plans with unrestricted EU allowances? Well, not quite. Tesco Mobile, who we've recommended before, recently confirmed that their Home from Home EU roaming scheme, which was due to end 1st of January 2025, has been extended for another year to 1st of January 2026. Home from Home means exactly that. You can use your phone or SIM in 48 destinations in the EU and more, exactly as if you were in the UK. Now, always there are some bits of fine print worth knowing about. Exactly as when in the UK, Tesco do have a reasonable usage policy, as all mobile providers have, but this generally is to discourage commercial use by businesses reselling data access, so we don't see that being a problem. They do call out that the manner used should be consistent with a reasonable customer, again, unless you're running a server farm or mining for bitcoins using your mobile connection, we don't see that being an issue either. The key point to note is that you are limited to what Tesco call periodic travel in Home from Home destinations. Thankfully, they do clarify exactly what they mean by that. They'll monitor the usage over a rolling 4 months, and if the usage in Home from Home destinations exceeds 2 months in total, they will give 2 weeks notice by text message that they will start to charge a data surcharge until the Home from Home usage changes to under 2 months in a rolling 4 months. The only other thing to note is that the Tesco SIM needs to be used in the UK before it will work in a Home from Home destination. All these conditions seem pretty reasonable given the product from Tesco's is really for those residing in the UK. So what tariffs can you pick from? Well, there are quite a few and you can check out the Tesco website for all of them, but our recommendations are, if you're happy to enter into a contract, then you have 12-month options for unlimited data at £30 a month or 100 gigabytes at £20 a month. If you're happy to stretch that contract to 24 months, but do bear in mind we don't know if Tesco will extend their Home from Home again in 2026, then you can get unlimited data for £25 a month or 100 gigabytes of data for £17.50 a month or £14 a month if you have a Tesco Club card. But what if you don't want to be tied into a contract? Well, there's good news there too. Tesco confirmed the Home from Home policy also applies to pay as you go. So purchasing a month-long Rocket Pack means you can get 100 gigabytes of data to use in the UK or any Home from Home destination for just £30. 50 gigabytes for £20, 25 gigabytes for £15, or £10 for 3 months with a club card, or 10 gigabytes for £10. Rocket Packs automatically renew, but you can cancel at any time rather than being tied in for 12 or 24 months. So whilst the news from Popit and IQ Mobile isn't great, there does seem to be an alternative. We think that Tesco are the last provider to allow their full data allowance to be used whilst roaming in the EU. But do you know of any others? If you do, pop them in the comments and we'll check them out. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.